spells things out for the people who might be confused by Spacewoman. Then there's the website address and my mobile number. I get quite a bit of work from people just seeing the parked Yeti and thinking that maybe they could get something done about their own private glory holes. Some have even contacted me from seeing the car parked outside my front door. So not having a garage in the new house may be a positive advantage. And I prefer it. I've got the logo and the Spacewoman name embroidered on the Pacific blue polo shirts I wear for work. There's something about having a uniform that makes me look more official. I think it may help the clients too, and makes them think their problems are being taken seriously. I do, incidentally, have a great many polo shirts and matching Pacific blue leggings in my wardrobe. The nature of my work means that at times I get extremely dirty. And though I'm strongly in favour of recycling, because of the muck I deal with, my uniforms sometimes have to be incinerated after only one wearing. My leggings do have pockets, but I'm too vain about the outline of my hips to put much in them. One is the occasional resting place for my mobile. In the other, I keep a tape measure, because it's amazing how often I need to check available storage space. It goes without saying that the tape measure is not solid and encased in plastic. A folding fabric one in the pocket is much more flattering to my contours. Such vanity. The kit I keep permanently in the boot of the Yeti consists of heavy-duty black bin bags, a boiler suit, surgical face masks, polythene protective shoe covers and shark-proof gloves. I buy all such supplies in bulk, but check every morning that the boot's well stocked. I always wear gloves when I first enter a property, though sometimes, to save the occupant from embarrassment, I say it's because I've got a skin condition. Better the guilt should be on me than them. There are plenty of other wrong feet to start off on. I have a toolbox too. The Stanley knife gets used most, then screwdrivers, spanners and pliers. It's rarely that the bolt cutters come out, but hoarders can be, by definition perhaps, extremely protective of their possessions, so I have to be prepared. I also keep an emergency supply of nappies and incontinence pads, which some of my clients need. Oh, and baby wipes. Don't approve of what they do to the environment, but they're so handy. Then there's a large torch. I rarely work in the evenings, but winter afternoons can get murky, and recesses like understairs cupboards often need illumination. The remaining boot space is piled high with collapsed cardboard boxes. There's also a plastic container of packs of tape and tape dispenser guns. I get through those at a rate of knots. They're also the kind of things that can easily get left behind in properties. Though I say it myself, I am pretty damn quick at assembling a collapsed cardboard box with a tape dispenser gun. In fact, if it were an Olympic event, I am quietly confident I could make the national team. The cardboard boxes, incidentally, I get from a greengrocer who has a stall every Saturday in the cattle market car park. Like me, he's manic about recycling and happy to supply me with all the containers his fruit and vegetables are delivered in. Better they go to me than to the municipal dump or incinerator. So, the morning of the day when I found the corpse, having checked out my kit in the back of the Yeti, and having rechecked my Outlook calendar for the appointments ahead, I set off to visit my first client. For the last few weeks, I've been going to see Queenie virtually daily. If I'm honest with myself, I worry that one day I'll get there and find her dead. But hers wasn't to be the corpse I found that particular day. As with many of my clients, I was put in touch with Queenie by one of the local housing associations. I have an ongoing relationship with them, and I'm registered with the local authority as a hoarding consultant. Queenie was in rent arrears, and there have been complaints from residents of nearby flats. I tackled the rent arrears first. She was a slightly otherworldly figure in her early 80s who had once made a reasonable if modest living as a children's book illustrator. But over the years, arthritis had so crippled her fingers that she could no longer hold a paintbrush.